Hey, young girl. We are back with a new episode this week. I would like to thank everyone who has been watching, listening, sharing, commenting over on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you can listen or watch the podcast. Hey, young girl. Thank you so much. So, this week, y'all, I want to talk about how not to allow other people's decisions and opinions of you dictate what it is you're going to do. So, a lot of times in your life, you're going to have people that are in your circle or in your family, that are around you in general. It could be just socially, it could be on your job or whatever, that are going to have an opinion about you. These people may not even know you um, deep down, or be around you enough to even have an opinion. Um, and even then, don't allow their opinions of you to kind of cloud the opinion that you have of yourself. That's why I always, try to talk about knowing who you are, and self love, and just figuring out what it is you like and what you don't like. That way, when people's opinions do come about, because they're gonna have them. Um, even in the social media world, even with the comments on social media about what you're doing and how you're doing it, what you're saying, what you're posting, and whatever. It's your platform. It's you being your authentic self, I hope. So, if that's what you feel like you want to put out there, put it out. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, disrespectful to anybody. I mean, and you never even know if you're being disrespectful to people or not. You can't make every move like you're walking on eggshells for people. You got to be true to you. It's your life. You only get one, you know. So, do you want to go out with regrets, wishing you would have done this and done that? I've met a lot of, elderly people in my field, and a lot of times I'll sit there and talk to them, and they have so many regrets of, they shoulda, woulda, coulda. So you don't want to be, you know, up there in age, and it's almost time for you to leave out, but you really don't know when you're going to leave out, and you having all these regrets because you wish you would have done something this kind of way, or took that chance, took that risk, took that trip, started that business, put yourself out there, wrote a book, whatever it is that's in your heart that you feel like you want to do. And just because you listening to other people's opinions, you know, I remember, just listening to their opinions before I, me finish that thought, of you, and you then decide that you don't put this out there, or you don't go for it, or you don't attempt. Don't be that person. Try to, any talent or anything that you feel like you good at, or you want to develop, or anything like that, even if you have to start from the beginning, no matter what your age, how old you are. Even if you are up there in age, a lot of people haven't started their businesses or became successful at it until they're up in their age. So the time is now. Go ahead and start. You know, People put opinions in your head about, what you're doing, or about you, that may not even be true. This is maybe one encounter that they had with you, and you never know how they approached you. So a lot of people match energy. So if you are the type of person and you came and approached a person that kind of way, and you got that side of that person, and then that's the only encounter that you ever had with them, of course you're going to have a negative opinion, because maybe you came at them negatively, and that's what you got back in return. Why were you surprised at that? Okay, so if you putting all these opinions, and even watch your opinion on somebody else, how they look or how they talk, you never know this, what that one opinion may do to somebody. So if it's not, a positive one, you aren't a person in their life that they could trust like that anyway. And even in the people that you feel like you can trust, it still is your final decision on what it is you're going to do. So, like I said in the beginning, don't allow other people's opinions either distract you or detour you or discourage you on what it is that you want to do. You got to be strong. You got to be confident in it is what you're doing. Sometimes you need to clear out your space and the environment that you're in and put yourself in places that are going to uplift you and then empower you. Because if you constantly in a negative space and you letting other people's opinions outweigh your own opinion of what's best for you in your life, you may not end up getting nowhere. Because guess what? They may love you, but they may not want you to elevate higher than them, or they may not like the attention that you're getting, or they may not uh, want you to outshine them. So they're going to discourage you. They're going to, not show love or not show support. And then that'll get in your head like, oh, it must not be that good, or what I must be doing is not great, or whatever. Give what you're doing time. Nothing happens overnight. Sometimes it does, but give yourself time to develop what it is you're doing. Learn, as you go, and you can put more and more into it. You can invest more and more into it, give it more time. Because a lot of us, have jobs and we have families and stuff that we're doing. So you cannot give 100% to that thing. So, of course, you got to have time for it to develop, to figure it, to see where the good thing is, and then it may blow for you. You got to give it time. A lot of these businesses, creators, all of this, it didn't happen overnight for them, y'all. And also, don't, let, what they're doing over there and the comparison thing, to what you're doing. Try to keep your stuff, what you're doing, authentic to you. You don't want to be, copying off other people, and then you're going to be waiting on to see what they're doing before you can make your move. Okay, try to do your best. I know we are encouraged and we are inspired by other people, but try to make it your own. That way you can always be authentic to you. Okay, put yourself out there, because that way you can attract the right kind of people. If you're out here being fake and you're fraud and you don't know who you are, so you just biting off everybody else's stuff, then how you gonna ever find your tribe? And if you accumulated these people based on, this, fake facade of you, then how, when you aren't able to keep that up, then what? And don't base love and the attention that you're getting based on things, categorize who you gonna allow be around you. Okay, be mindful of that as well. When you're on your high and you are, getting these accolades and you have all the money and you have the cars and the status and this and that, and you have all these people around you. But if you didn't have all of that, the status, the money, the cars, and all of that, then who are you? If those people only were around you for those things or what you brought to the table, then was it an authentic connection? Because what if you didn't have all of that stuff? Are they going to leave now? Are they still going to be around? They're going to still show you that kind of love? Be mindful of all of that. All right? Because you want real relationships. You can't just keep, you got to learn from your mistakes as well. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over, entertaining certain things, and then think that you're going to have a different outcome. If all of these times it showed you this kind of outcome and you're going to keep doing it that same kind of way and thinking you're going to get a different outcome. Also, don't allow, like, if you're a person that's positive, right, and you want to go to the light, you believe in God, and you want to be on a righteous end, you're doing your best to be kind to others and things like that, right? And then you have people that's in your life that's coming along and they want to try to deter you off of that. They want to try to bring negativity around you, do things that they know that you don't even want to do, and they keep trying to push that on you, push that on you, push that on. Well, why you don't want to do it? What's up with you? Oh, you changing now and all of this. You got to be strong in what it is you're doing. If this is what you're doing and you don't want to be involved in that anymore, you got to be willing to step out on faith And if that's what you do, that's what you stand for. Okay, well, if you don't want to be bothered with me because I'm doing XYZ, cool. You got to be willing to stand on that. Be about what you say what you about. And even if you do backslide or you go back sometimes, and then okay, you made a mistake and you're going to go forward again and try again. Don't let those people get in your head. Oh, you look what you did then, and look what you did, the other day or whatnot. Okay, just as long as it took me however many years doing in that kind of way, now I'm trying to do something differently. I'm not gonna automatically know everything and be on top of everything to do everything like XYZ. I have to learn this way now. Okay? And then you got to go do your research and practice, practice, practice until you get it right. Until you're living authentically how it is you want to do. And be strong within that. That's why I always say about your health, eating the right foods, working out and stuff like that, because you are going to have weak moments. And, if you're, getting the amount of rest you need and eating right, exercise and stuff like that, you're going to be able to stay strong and deal with those moments when they come. When people come at you with that negative energy and that negative opinion of you and this and that, you're going to have to block out that noise. Sometimes you're just going to have to walk away. You don't have to always fight fire with fire, because then what, you going to get a bomb? If you're trying to be peaceful, right, you're going to have to walk away from some stuff. You're going to have to say no. You're going to have to let some people go, because what they're doing is constantly trying to trigger you. They're trying to bring you backwards because they don't want to, step forward and, live a different life or whatever. They want to stay what they're doing. That's cool too. Okay, but I don't want to do that. So you're going to try to force what you want me to do on me? Nah, y'all, stay strong. You know, there's a lot of negative stuff that's going around, and you might be one of the people that's doing this negative stuff too. You know, shake it off. Try again the next day. All you can do is take it one day at a time and do your best out here. And, try to do things the right way. And if you don't know what that is, go ask somebody, that you could trust, and look at what they did, or, some of the accomplishments that they made already, and don't be so quick to do stuff fast, fast, fast that you're going to take shortcuts and do, slick shit to get to that level faster, and then you may lose it just as fast as you got it. So go ahead, take your time, be patient, and if it's meant for you, it will come, okay? So just make sure you are listening to your opinion the most, all right? And what it is you think of yourself. Because a lot of people try to tell you all kind of stuff about yourself, and even it ain't true, but you'll let it seep in there, and now you feeling down and you like questioning this and questioning that. Don't do that. All right? Even if you gotta stand alone in that. And sometimes it be like that until you find your tribe. All right? And you got to be cool with that. All right, y'all. And like I said in the beginning, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And if you feel like somebody else needs to hear this, go ahead and share that. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.